but we are going to be doing some updates on the activity, but mostly Florence. So without further delays, let's get going. Tropical storm Florence it is now. Well, I'm getting so used to calling it a hurricane, but now it's a tropical storm with winds of 45 miles an hour. Expected to weaken into a tropical depression on Sunday, and then into Monday and Tuesday, come back through the northeast, and then out into the Atlantic, where it will re-strengthen into an extratropical storm. But we're still, the forecast could take it further north or further south. We're still not sure, but we're still looking. So this is the 3-day forecast. This is what it's most likely going to do. And then out into Thursday, it's going to be a very rapidly moving storm. It's currently moving at about 2 miles per hour, but it's going to speed up so much in the coming days. Tropical Storm Florence is still a very dangerous storm. It is not a Category 4 like it was supposed to make landfall as a Cat 4. It did not. It made landfall as a Cat 2, but we're still watching that. Nothing new with Tropical Storm Helene. Tropical Storm Helene is currently in the Azores, causing some damage there. We do expect to see a threat for Great Britain as well as Ireland and Northern Ireland, and maybe even Norway and Sweden. Much later this week. Into next week is what we're talking about. So that's Tropical Storm Helene. We obviously do have a new storm. That is Tropical Storm Joyce, which did peak yesterday at about 55 miles an hour. But now it's turning south once again, which is a bit surprising. It was supposed to go north, but now it's moving a bit to the south. It is moving at 70 miles an hour. Not expected to be a threat to land at this time. Possibly an Azores threat, maybe, if Helene doesn't swallow it up, because Helene is a stronger storm, so it's probably going to get stronger as it absorbs Tropical Storm Joyce. This storm is not expected to become a hurricane because it's way up north and Helene is right next to it. And then we obviously have Isaac, which is now gone. Isaac is gone, unfortunately. But, well, I guess it's fortunately. Isaac didn't do much. But we do have, but now it has a possibility of coming back. There's this disturbance here, which was the remnants of Isaac. Yeah, so that could form, and would it do a Harvey? Would it be named Kirk, or would it still be Isaac? That's something there. Well, no, this isn't going to be a very very long live coverage. But Tropical Storm Florence is doing a lot of damage, and you should also watch the news for upcoming updates, but winds from 10 nautical miles. The maximum winds are 40 knots. So, well, the Atlantic is at peak, so I'm not sure if the Pacific is peak. I think this is after its peak for the Pacific, but we do have another system. This is not what it was six weeks ago. 6 weeks ago, we would have been having many storms, but this has a high chance of forming. But we're still, I think the Pacific is almost done for the year, but the Atlantic is not. The Atlantic is far from done. Actually, today is September 15th, so that actually marks the peak of hurricane season. The Tropical Storm Florence is currently a weakening storm, but it has actually maintained its strength quite well. It's been staying at 45 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour for the past day and a half, and 3 days ago it was a Cat 2. Now it's a tropical storm, but if it's doing a ton of damage now, can you imagine what would happen if it struck as a Cat 4? But it was actually supposed to. It was supposed to make landfall as a Cat 4, but it never did. It never will, because it's gone. So that's it for today's live coverage. I know that was a really short live coverage, but I just wanted to get a little update out because this is a very damaging storm. But I hope you all stay safe during the storm wherever you are in the path, and that's it for